Okay, I just pulled this out of the hole, about 6 inches down. You can see how deep that is. And it's a nickel, one of my favorite nickels of all time. It's a 1967 Centennial nickel, and it's immediately identifiable by the snowshoe hair on the back. So that's from 1967. There he is. And yeah, I'll clean that up. Hopefully it'll be in good shape. Okay, Steve just called us over. He thinks he's found a silver coin.
I might just have a silver dime in the hole here.
Cool.
The plug, I guess.
I thought we'd barely be on the edge of silver here because
I wasn't quite sure, but it's got some nice color in here off the side of the some hair.
oh yeah, it does. That is nice color. It's almost unmistakable when you pick up the silver.
64.
64, you did it, bud.
Oh, look at the condition of that. That's gorgeous.
Oh, very nice. You can see the denticle's clear as day.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Good job. That wasn't in circulation very long before it was dropped.
It seems the older or the further back in this yard we get, the older it is.
Okay. So what the heck is this? Came up a solid 80. It wasn't deep. It's like a token of some kind. Very heavy. It's got that weird rim around the outside that I've never seen before. Oh, and a line right through the other side. What the heck is this? Let's see if there's any writing or anything on this. Get right back to you. Okay, I think we had one of our best days ever just for sheer number of items. This is everybody's finds right here on the board. We'll start off over here on the left with mine first. From this spoon over to the left is mine. I got 24 pennies. I haven't checked the dates on all of them yet, but this is quite a modern property we're on, so I don't expect any of them are too old. Got a transformer here that should clean up really nice. Steve, the toy collector, or the collector in the group, he says that this could be worth a few bucks if it's in really good condition. Goes back to, he said, what?
83.
83, so it's about 25 years old. Got some pieces of an old car. It could be a Tootsie. That looks like an old 54 Dodge or something. I'm just guessing, but old parts. Clad, I got a toonie, no loonies, but 6 quarters, 3 dimes, 5 nickels, and some tokens. Well, actually 1 token. This one that says no cash value on it, and the creepy clown on the front. Should be able to trace that down to a theater or something like that, or an arcade. This thing here, which I'm thinking has to be some kind of a token, with the indentation right across the middle and a rim around the outside. I'm going to really clean that up because I'd be very surprised if there's not something on there. It looks too good to be trash. Yeah, my nicest coin of the day, I think, is this British pound. Oh, sorry, that's still the token. Where's my British pound? There it is. This British pound that has a really nice crest on it and is 1983, so that's good spendable right there if you're in Britain. And then my flim flam and trash, and this really cool tiny little lock that I think had the key broken off inside it, and exactly in the same hole at the same point I found this, which looks suspiciously like the handle for a key that might have been attached to that. And this lock here, another tiny little padlock, very cool. And a little buckle, could be a little shoe buckle, or not sure what that might be off, but nothing really valuable. Then we got Steve's stuff over here. What could very well be a silver-plated spoon. It's just got some nice fancy on it there, and this part here, which is kind of shiny, would suggest that it might be silver-plated. It says William Rogers on the back, which is a very common make for cutlery. So we'll get that cleaned up and see what it is. Cool Hot Wheels car. Needs a little detailing, to say the least.
Maybe some doors.
Yeah. Part of an older car. And as far as coins are concerned, 1 loonie, 2 quarters, 4 nickels, an American Washington. What year is that, Steve?
I'm not 100%. I think it's 80s.
Yeah, it's nothing old, but it's a Washington quarter. And Steve got, what, 9 pennies. Steve found the only ring of the day. That, yeah, that's solid gold, I'm sure, right? No, it looks like something out of a gum machine or something, but it says sugar on it. And a flattened penny. Not sure the date on that. And the only silver coin of the day. And tell me again what year that is, Steve.
That was 1964 dime.
1964 dime. In really good shape. And the hoarder of the day, Brian, pulled up all kinds of stuff. Quite a difference, like a differentiation of finds. First, a cross silver pen, which I know these go for about 40 or 50 bucks, these pens, and they're guaranteed for life, really high quality. So I'll bet you that still works too. Well, it might require a little bit of cleaning. This piece of flim flam here, a nice pin with stones in it. Not a precious metal, but still an interesting find. This button here says Toy Jeans on it. This here still might be silver. It's certainly got the weight of silver. It doesn't say a thing on it. It's very smooth. There's no indication or hallmark or anything, but I'd be very surprised if that's not silver. That was obviously a pendant of some kind. So maybe somebody just wore it for a long, long time and wore it smooth. I don't know, but just couldn't see anything on that at all. I'm hoping that's silver for Brian's sake. What else have we got? Looks like a trailer hitch or something. I don't know. For a toy vehicle. The token of the day is from the Olympics. That's Patrick Waugh on the reverse side, I guess. These were given out by McDonald's. The date on this is 1998 as just tokens to commemorate the Olympics, the Winter Olympics in that year. A very, very cool find. Brian's taking us all out for dinner on what he found in cash today. We got 2 toonies, 4 loonies, 8 quarters. I think I counted, well, first of all, 5 dimes and 2 nickels, and he got the grand total winner for the number of pennies of the day, 26 pennies. And that's not a bad haul at all. And then he also got a flattened penny. Be interesting to see if there's any detail on that. So there you go. That's the, oh, and I forgot what might be the find of the day, actually. I've seen these before. They're collectible toy soldier figurines. It's either pewter or lead. It's quite heavy. But yeah, these are very collectible. And Brian, you're going to do some research on this, right? Just to see what year that's from. Maybe just Google collectible lead soldiers, or might bring up something. So quite a great day. We were out for about 5 hours. And yeah, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous sunny day. Very cool, mild, and comfortable. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next hunt. Okay, I'm out again on a beautiful late summer afternoon. Temperature is very cooperative, low humidity. And I just got a new farm permission this afternoon. A kind gentleman said it was okay to come out here and have a look around. The farm goes back to the mid-1800s. There was a log cabin on here at one time, and I did find a what I believe is a brass ring for a hitching post. And now I've uncovered what I believe might be a silver coin. Rang up high enough, and I haven't plucked it out of the plug yet, but I'll turn it around and show you what I got. First of all, here's that brass hitching post ring. I believe that's what it is. It certainly rang up like a high quality metal, like brass. You can see it's worn there a little bit on that side. That's where it attached to the post. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But let's have a look in the plug here. You can just see the rim of a coin. It looks silverish. Can you see that? Let's take it out together and see what we got. Okay, it's a nickel, so it's not silver, and it doesn't look old, but hey, that's a find. 1975 nickel. Had a good shot at being something. We'll carry on. Hi, it's a Saturday. It's a rainy Saturday. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was out for a bit until the skies opened. Looks like it stopped now though, and I see some clouds moving out. It's pretty wet out there still, but I might give it another try. In the meantime, just decided to go get one of these and wait it out. So hopefully I'll get back out. In that 10 minutes or so that I was out, I dug up an old bicycle bell. Looks like it's from the 50s. And a modern dime, 1975, and a modern penny. So nothing too earth-shattering, but it is old dirt. It's been used for a long time. And there's some big old trees there, so hopefully I'll be able to get back there. The rain is off and on, actually. It's a heavy I was going to say a heavy mist, but a good sprinkling anyway right now. So I got nothing else on for the rest of the day, so I might as well wait until, you know, the rain stops and enjoy my coffee. So we'll okay, I'm at a new permission, and Helen is here with me. She graciously and generously gave me permission to record and dig here, and I think I found something that we metal detectorists kind of love the hobby for. And you can see right here, I haven't pulled it out of the hole yet, but that sure looks like a ring to me. Does it look familiar, Helen?
No, it doesn't. But
Good. Right answer.
I should have lied.
No, I mean if it did, I mean I'd be happy to give it back if it was. You know what that is?
What?
I think this is a ring from a game based on Lord of the Rings.
Really?
I have one at home that has a similar design around the outside.
Is it worth like thousands and thousands of dollars?
Probably not.
Oh, too bad.
No, it might be worth $1 or $2, I suppose,
Oh, you can have it.
to a collector. Don't think it's silver.
Yeah, that's pretty neat though.
Yeah,
So
it's a little.
not that old.
No, it can't be. I would think.
My kids may have dropped it from some of the.
Yeah,
like 10
probably
years ago.
70s or 80s.
Oh.
Yeah.
That old. Okay, so yeah, wouldn't it be one of ours? We wouldn't even hear them. But, yeah, but still, yeah. Oh, cool.
I'm gonna look at it under my little magnifying glass.
Yeah.
It might just be an engraved silver ring, which would be really cool. I'm not thinking that's what it is, but nevertheless, nice find. Just thought I'd let you hear what I'm hearing. It's a beautiful Saturday evening here in Halton, and the church bells are playing, and that's a permission I hope to get real soon. There's the original manse over there, 1850s. Don't think it's ever been hunted, but by the time you see this video, it will be. It's a gorgeous old church. Really nice music. What a nice way to spend a late afternoon, early evening. Catch you on the next hole. Okay, this was down about 6 or 8 inches. That's either solid copper or brass. I have no idea what it is. If anybody could identify that for me, I'd really appreciate it. It's got that clasp or something on the back. I don't know why this doesn't seem to be focusing very well, but maybe it's just my eyes. No writing on the front, which is surprising. I thought there would be something on the front of this, but doesn't appear to be. I'll have a closer look at it later on when I clean it off, but definitely old. It's got that appearance of age to it. I'll let you know in the wrap up. Okay, I got a fairly high signal, 83 to 85, and I see something coinish in the hole. Something very coinish. That's a quarter. Doesn't look like silver. No, it's not. It's modern. It's the second effigy of Queen Elizabeth there on it. But I think there's something else in there as well. I'm going to set this over here for now. Yeah, got another signal in there. Right in this clump. Right in this clump. Yep, there it is. Another quarter. Oh, this one looks old. This one looks silverish. Maybe that's what was giving off the signal. Oh man, it's wiped. It is polished. Yeah, it's going to require a little bit of careful attention here, folks. So I'm not gonna clean it right now. But if there's anything left on this coin, I don't want. Yeah, that's definitely pre King George VI. Could be Edwardian. I'll let you know. Hang on. Okay, guys, definitely. This is a 1919. Was it Edward or George? I think it was Edward in 1919. Just barely got a date off the back. Just barely. As I said, it's pretty white, but what a beautiful coin. I'm very happy with that. Imagine that being in the same hole as this quarter here, which is like 100 years later almost. No, maybe 70 years later. Like, that's weird. I'm going to check the hole again, see if there's anything else. Well, hello again, everybody. It's Kevin from Digging Halton. I got a bit of a different wrap-up this week than normal. I've been preparing for a talk I'm giving at the next meeting of the Esqueecing Historical Society. They've asked me to come and show them what I do and the stuff that I've found of local interest. So I've got a couple of display cases made up, a lot of which is my recent finds. So I won't be showing you some of the stuff in my wrap up here, but I still have some stuff out of the cases that I'll show you, and I'll show you the case that I put together for the coins and tokens that I've found, metal detecting. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be fun. And just for you metal detectorists out there, if you're not a member of your local historical society, you should be. I call them the Hysterical Society. They're a great bunch of people with a great sense of humor and just a lot of fun and very knowledgeable about properties. And I've already secured a couple of permissions from people that are members of the local Hysterical Society, and that have proved quite beneficial and profitable to my hobby. So yeah, they're very interested in what we do, and we're not metal detectorists primarily, we're historians. That's the way I look at it. We preserve and uncover, recover, and discover history. So why not be a member of the society and associate with those people that have similar interests to ours. So here's the wrap up, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, here's my spendables for the week. Not a great deal, mostly because I was digging on a very old property that didn't have a whole lot of modern coins on it, but I did manage to net $7.45. Add that to my previous total of $159.20 to get a grand total for the year of $166.65. My goal this year is to hit $200, so well, stay tuned and we'll see if we can hit that mark. Modern pennies, a bunch of them, 65 in total, not as many as in previous weeks, but still not a bad total. Now, as far as coins are concerned, as I said, I put a few of them away in my my display case, which I'll show you in a minute. But this was actually on last week's video wrap up as well. It's the Creepy Clown token. Still don't know what arcade that came from, or what movie theater, whatever it was. But that's a cool find. This is the British pound. They call them the round pound when they first came out. This is the first year for the British pound coin, 1953. So, sorry, 1964, I believe. So, there you go. That's the 1 pound British coin. Here's the Centennial rabbit nickel I pulled up, and it really didn't clean very well at all. I don't know why. It's got this kind of a milky white film on it that I just can't seem to get off. But that's okay. This is the way it came out of the ground. And I have a few of them in uncirculated condition in my collection. So not so bad. Got a couple Wheaties, a couple of older Canadian pennies there. 1945 and 1952. And here's some of the relics. Others that, as I say, I put away in a display case. But this is one of the more interesting ones. The sash buckle, or part of a sash buckle. There was a piece attached to it here once upon a time. But this is very definitely older. And you can see the fancy on the front here. That very fine engraving. I believe that was done by hand. And from the best I can research, it is circa 1880. So, yeah, very nice find. A couple of other odds and ends. This hitching post, that's solid bronze. And, yeah, very heavy. Again, probably late 1800s. And a big old chain link, I think, is what that is. I'm going to have to do some electrolysis on that, see if there's anything underneath all that corrosion. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. So here's that display case that I've put together for my coins. My coins of some importance anyway. Let me get the light out of the way. So I got two of these, one for relics and one for coins and tokens. So it shows a lot of the neat coins that I've found over the years. These were all found metal detecting. None of these come from my private collection. So I'm very happy with the way this turned out. So I'll be showing this along with the relic case at the talk I'm doing next week at the Historical Society. That makes kind of a nice display in this case. I got them, both of these cases from Michael's. I exercised my my senior's discount privilege, which I'm entitled to now. So that was cool. And these cases were on for 40% off. So not a bad investment. I'll be using these over and over. And I got a special product from 3M that is like two-sided tape, but it will not adhere permanently to either surface. So in other words, I can pluck these coins back off. I guess the two-sided tape will come right off. I've already experimented with that, so I know I'm not permanently damaging my coins. So, yeah, I like that. I like the way that came out. So there it is. Wrap up for this week. Hope you enjoyed it, and send me your comments. Subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for some incredible videos to come in the future of that older church property, which I did get permission for. Yeah, the finds of a lifetime, really. The sheer number of things that came out of that property. And I'm not done with it yet, so lots of fun. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.